hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. It's all free. Drop down in the comment section. Leave a comment. I do reply at times. Man, it's not how y'all think of what y'all think about the Ksoo trial. You know, I've been tuning in and out of the Ksoo trial and seeing Butter testify, father. What y'all think? Tell me what y'all think about the Ksoo trial. What do y'all think about the Ksoo trial? Because, you know, Florida is like something different when it comes to these trials like that. And we know that. So Florida a little bit different when it comes to them type of trials. And if you get found guilty, they do penalize you. They do penalize you in Florida when you get found guilty of them type of charges like Ksoo got. And we seen Butter get on the stand. Butter get on the stand, he don't skip a beat. Some comparing it to Woody, but it's no comparison to Woody. Woody got up there on the stand and said, I don't recall. But that ain't what Butter doing though. Butter not getting on the stand and saying I can't recall. Man, Butter giving the time, the date, the color of the clothes, the phone numbers. I'm talking about this took place 2020. If 5 years later, or just about 5 years later, and Butter can remember everything. I'm talking about Butter don't miss a beat. It ain't nothing that this dude don't remember. They asked him what a phone number was from 2000 and 2020. They asked this man what a number was in 2020. Don't you know Butter remember it? I don't know about this man being in jail and ain't on drugs that his memory is strong. I don't know what the situation is. Man, Butter remember everything. People was in the comment section saying that you can tell that he been led by the jury, not by the jury, but by the prosecutor. I don't know, but Butter ain't missing a beat. I'm talking about whatever they ask Butter, Butter come right back with it. I'm talking about clothes description, time, date, everything. Butter ain't missing a beat. So I can't say you can compare him to Lil Whitty because that comparison is way off. Lil Whitty was on the stand. He was basically like, I can't recall, but that ain't Butter's situation. Butter recalled everything. I'm talking about Butter recalled everything from the Rudy to the Tootie. Butter recalled. I'm talking about he ain't missed a beat. Everything they asked him, he recalled. So I don't know how I gonna play for Ksoo because okay, Butter was there from the beginning when they picked him up at the apartment when he made the call and said the dude was in town and everything. Okay, Butter, he was there from the beginning. Now, when he called the guy, told him dude was in town, when they made the play, did the hit, only part that Butter didn't see when dude got taken beside that house. You know what I'm saying? When Ksoo supposed to do whatever he did beside that house to dude, you know, that's the only part he didn't see. So he snitching, all love snitching, no matter how you look at it. Just because you say, you already told the people that the Ksoo ran the man down beside the house and you heard gunshots. That's enough there. That's enough there to be called a rat. Okay, that's the only point that you miss. You know what I'm saying? They can give him a little wiggle room, a little bit of wiggle room, is by he saying he didn't witness Ksoo shooting, but he did witness the before and after the shots. So that's like it gonna make it kind of hard. But at the same time, though, it's already hard on Ksoo. Man, when your best friend testify on you, somebody you supposed to went on a hit with, Then you not only that, you got your daddy who gonna testify. Dad in court reminiscing, saying it's the hardest thing he could have did. But at the same time, daddy reminiscing about the kids. The kids want to go to sports events. The kids want to do this and do that with daddy. And he want to be there for his kids. He said he got a 2 6-year-old and an 8-year-old. So the man got kids and he want to be a father to his kids. So he finna lose a kid, which is Ksoo. He finna lose a kid. And with 3 other kids. Yes, 3 other kids. Man. Thanks for that. Thanks for the people who sub to my channel. Thanks for my new subscribers. Hit that like button to get me hyped up. Hit the like button to get me hyped up. Because today we on Ksoo. And we want to know, is it a good idea for Ksoo to go to trial? I'm D-Way. Call me D-Way. I appreciate the word. I'm D-Way. Hit that like button if you're in here. Subscribe to my channel. But anyway, Ksoo is, I don't know, it was a good idea for Ksoo to go to trial, or was it not a good idea for him to go to trial? We know before you go to trial, they give you something they call a motion of discovery, which in the motion of discovery, they tell you everybody who's going to testify on you in trial, they're going to tell you everybody who's going to testify on you in trial, all the evidence they got on you, they're going to tell you everything. It's just a breakdown of the whole trial. Yes, I'm D-Way. They're going to break down the whole trial, right? Okay, now, when Ksoo got that paperwork, I know he intelligent enough to be able to read. And if he ain't intelligent enough to read, that's what he paid the lawyers for. And I know they broke down their case to him, piece by piece, on all this evidence they got piled up against him. And I don't know what was on Ksoo's mind. Was he thinking like, well, I'm gonna go to trial, I can beat this? You know, because I know in the paperwork it had to say that Butter was gonna testify and that his father was gonna testify and whatever other witness they have. I know all that was in there. And from a good attorney, they'll tell you, well, this ain't a good idea to go to trial. You know, because they got this much against you. I wonder, was he told that? Or was he like, man, I'm going to trial. That's the only way I can be able to get back in court with appeal. So I'm going to go to trial. I ain't going to plea out because it's going to hard to get back in court. You know, so I don't know the situation. We don't know the situation. But it don't look good on Ksoo. You know what I'm saying? For everybody to, I ain't going to say everybody turning against you, but it's too many witnesses. For one thing. Is nobody witnessed the actual crime, but it's too many witnesses before and after the crime that can put you there to commit the crime. So, I don't know, Ksoo. We're just going to keep on watching the trial, see how it play out. I want to know who else is going to testify, and I want to hear the dad whole testimony. He said it was the hardest thing for him to do. I know it is when you got to testify against your own child, but you know, it is what it is. That's when you a man, you supposed to guide your child and not let your child guide you. So you was wrong in that situation. So that's something you have to deal with. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'm out of here. Be sure to sub to the channel.